I think the one thing that is having massive impact on people's businesses is the lag effect. I believe whether you are a big business, a small business, or a department, the lag effect is the thing that is killing the owner and it is killing the business. And in today's show, I'm going to share with you what is the lag effect and how you can avoid the lag effect. Good morning, Robbo. Good morning, Frosty. Good morning, world. It's JT in the Raw, show 129, coming to you live from Twin Waters. Check out this little place over here. What a lovely place. Robbo, you know where it is. This is where we met for round table, and we're up here on holidays and enjoying a great little time away. Tommy Hart, good morning over there in New Zealand. Hope you're doing well, mate. And so it's been up here for a week, going back to Sydney today, and it's an interesting place. Lots of very interesting people when you come away here, and the people that love to get on the booze early in the day is a classic. You're sitting by the pool and having their Bloody Marys and their vodkas and their beers. It's a fascinating place. Okay, so what's coming up? I haven't got any shout-outs today, no shout-outs, because I'll be back at work next week, so expect some shout-outs next week. But I thought I might share with you what is coming up. Good morning, Ben. Congratulations, Ben, on opening the new club and the refurb. Good luck over the next 2 weeks and your sales of that. So what's coming up? On the 25th of January, I am launching FITS 2019, FITS 2019. Is an event. Is it an ebook? Is it a product? Is it a new service? You will have to wait and see. 11 a.m. Morning, Chris Stevenson. How are you, mate, over there in the US? Looking forward to seeing you down under shortly. So FITS will be launched on the 25th of January at 11 a.m. live here on Facebook. Been doing a little bit of work around that over the last week, up here on holidays, and a whole lot of work at the back end of December. I can't tell you what it is, but what I can tell you is that it's going to be bloody exciting when we launch it. I think it will just amaze the fitness industry in Australia with FITS 2019. Morning, Eugene. Morning, Deborah. Also coming out, launching, and this kind of relates to today's show around the lag effect, is that I've got some new business coaching packages that are coming out. They'll be released next Friday, so you'll be able to see them next Friday. If you, regardless of what business you're in, I'll be now doing some business coaching with people across multiple industries, and they will be launched next Friday, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're interested in coaching, put down coaching in the comments below and I'll send you a link. And if you're interested in FITS, FITS, put FITS in the comments below and I will send you a link to ensure you don't miss out on the launch. So it's interesting, I've been talking about these new coaching programs. Because it relates directly to this lag effect. What is the lag effect? What is it? Here's the definition that I'm going to give you. The lag effect is that you do something today, and then the impact will happen tomorrow or after. You do something today, and then the impact will occur tomorrow or the day after, sometime in the future. Now, there's a converse to this. The converse to the lag effect is this. If you don't do something today, then nothing will happen in the future. Let me say that one again. If you don't do something today, then nothing will happen in the future. So let me give you a couple of examples. And the reason why I bring this up is that I was speaking with a client this week, and he was talking to me about a challenge that he's had. And first thing is, he had some really bad accounting advice. Horrendous accounting advice. So I said to him, mate, don't worry, so have I. 2018, terrible accounting advice. But as a result of that terrible accounting advice, he has had horrific cash flow issues in January. Why? Because of that bad advice, what he was doing was paying off all that bad accounting advice in the back end of 2018. So his cash reserves that he would have had for January have been depleted, which means he's on the tools rather than paying staff. He's on the tools generating the cash. And when he's doing that, he's not doing marketing. So therefore his sales are decreasing. And you can see the lag effect is having this spiral down. And be rest assured, he's not the only one. I'll put my hand up and say guilty as charged. And here is mine. I decided that must have been early December that I was going to change my coaching programs. I'd have brand new business coaching programs ready to roll by January. And yep, I've got them ready to roll. Planned them. Done the budgets, done the costings, done everything. Except two key factors. Haven't done the copy for the website, and I haven't done the marketing of them. So this is where I've fallen down. I have got the lag effect in January because now I've been away in January. I haven't done any work this week. Next week is when I'll do the copy. It'll get on the website. We'll launch it next Friday, and I'm then in cash flow negative, cash flow deficit, whatever you want to call, in January because I haven't sold any. Have you worked out now if you suffer the lag effect in your business? If you do, just give me a little thumbs up in the business in the comments now. Just a little thumbs up if you can see how the lag effect might impact your business. So, what is the solution? There's no point talking about this pain of the lag effect if we don't come up with a solution. Well, the solution's really quite simple. Better planning. Better planning. If you can plan better, you have less chance of suffering the lag effect. So, for example, if I had planned better that I was going to change my coaching strategies, then I would have had the marketing already in place. It would be happening now. In fact, the coolest thing would be I'd be making sales while I'm on holidays because I was planned and I wasn't planned. For the client that I was speaking of, bad accounting advice. If he had better planning and had money tucked away, if he had a nest egg of cash that was tucked away, he wouldn't need to have drawn down on that this month. Perhaps even if he had better planning around his marketing, he would not even have needed to worry because he would have been making sales in January as well. So the lag effect in business can be completely nullified really simply, and that is with better planning. You see, in business, and I don't care what size business you've got, whether you've got a big business, a small business, whether you're a sole trader, I don't care what industry you're in. In the world that we now live in, you can never, ever, ever take your foot off the gas. You can never, ever, ever take your foot off the gas. And if you're going to go on holidays, which I implore everybody to do, you need to be planned. If you've got unbudgeted money that's got to come out of the business, you need an emergency cash fund that you can draw money down on to keep the cash flow happening in the business. Simple. But you need to be planned for it. And if you think that you want to spend some money, you want to buy something, you need some capital into the business, you need to plan for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that hard. It's just taking the time to plan. Now, sometimes we get thrown those curveballs, like poor accounting advice. Remember last year on one of the shows I shared with you that I had a massive tax bill because my accountant had stuffed up? Well, actually, the accountant had stuffed up, but I'd stuffed up because I hadn't kept an eye on what the accountant had been doing. Better planning might have resulted in an easier solution to the business. So, ladies and gents, this is what the lag effect is. The lag effect is when you do something today, there will be a benefit to the business tomorrow or in the future. Conversely, if you don't do something today, then nothing will happen in the future. It is simple as that. And that's the lag effect. So my challenge for you is, can you in fact set time aside every week, I don't know, let's say 2 hours. Let's say 2 hours for planning. where you work on the business, not in the business. Morning, JP. Good morning, George. Great having all of you on board this morning. Coming to you. Morning, Angela. How are you this morning? Great to have you back for your second show. Angela watched her first show last week and she's back again this week. It's early up here in Queensland, isn't it, Ange? So, that's my challenge. Do you think each week, whether you are running, whether you're leading, whether you're managing, or whether you own a business, that you could spend 2 hours a week just planning so that you don't have negative lag effect, but you actually have a positive lag effect in your business? That's my goal for you. That's my goal for you for this year, is to set some time aside just to plan for the business. If you're up for that, give me a love heart right now. If you think, whether you're watching live or on replay, you could allocate 2 hours a week just to doing a little bit of planning. Just doing a little bit of planning to work on the business. Not asking for a lot, just asking for a little. And with that, you will see the benefits come through to the business. You'll see the benefits come through to the business. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Alex over there in the US. Hope you guys aren't freezing too much over there. All right. Now, I just want to also share with you, before I finish up for today, show 99 that I did. Show 99. It was called How to Keep Your Customers in a Hyper-Competitive World. And you'll be surprised at the solution that I share. I know I was speaking with a couple of people recently and they were telling me that they've been losing a few customers. And I said, well, have you been doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And they said, oh, we're not sure. And I said, well, how about you go back and check? They were amazed at how easy the solution was. So if you are losing some customers, if you are interested in keeping customers, check out show 99. Just put 99 in the comments below. I'll share the link to the show. You can watch show 99, which is how to keep your customers in a hyper-competitive world. How to keep your customers in a hyper-competitive world. Pop 99 in the comments. Ladies and gents, coming to you live here from Twin Waters up here at Queensland for show 129 of JTInTheRaw. I've had to be very quiet today because there's lots of houses around and I don't want to wake anybody up because it is early. Okay, quick summary on the show for those that are just tuning in now. I talked about the FITS launch, 25th of January. Put FITS if you want to be linked up to come into that launch. I talked about new business coaching packages that are launched next Friday. Put coaching in the comments below and I'll send you a link to that. I talked about show 99, which was how to keep your customers in a hyper-competitive world. Put 99 in the comments and I'll send you a link. And ladies and gentlemen, most of all, I talked about the lag effect. The lag effect is if you don't do something today, then nothing will happen tomorrow. So you need to do something today in order for impact tomorrow. And that comes back to planning. And I set you a challenge of doing at least 2 hours a week planning where you work on the business, not in the business. Now, at this time of year, you know, this time of the show, it's always the best part. Angela, I will send you the link to those coaching packages. They're released next Friday, so you'll be able to check them out. It's that time of the week. Quote of the week. I think there are people that actually set their alarm clocks to this time, just so that they don't miss this part of the show. Quote of the week. Here it is. You cannot afford to never, ever take your foot off the gas in business. You cannot afford to never, ever take your foot off the gas in business. That's the reality. I don't care what size business you are, small business, large business, independent operator, franchise operator, whether you are a sole trader, whether you're just a little bloke in the park doing a little bit of work gardening. You cannot afford to never, ever take your foot off the gas in business. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to JTInTheRaw. I'm going to come to you live next Friday back in Sydney. So I'm looking forward to catching up with you there. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the flip side.